Okay guys, we had a bunch of knife videos. Then I want to make some, I want to do like intermission videos where I don't inundate you with things maybe that you don't even care about. Some people care about them, some people don't. You know, in the past I would occasionally get emails saying that that they liked the fact that I was exposing certain things. And I still stand behind all of that, by the way. I took a lot of videos down for, there's a reason behind that, not just taking them down. So, anyway, I did tell a couple of buddies of mine about that situation, and so they know. So if anything ever happens to me, then you know, they have the authorization to tell other people, right? So, I cleaned off the whiteboard. Got some Windex there, so I cleaned off the whiteboard yesterday or the day before, and I put some stuff on the whiteboard to talk about in these occasional intermission videos. But we're going to talk about some more knives. I got a bunch more knives I want to cover, and then I also want to cover, I got a sit rep that I wanted to talk about over here, situation report with stuff that's going on in the United States and stuff that's going on in the world. I may cover some of that in this video. Actually, I might cover some of this whiteboard stuff in this video. I've got over there. I've got wars, rumors of wars, political terrorism, which is a hot thing right now, especially in the United States. We have economic terrorism going on all the time. A lot of people don't know that, but we do. And those types of terrorism basically boil down to things to do with taxes and the monetary system. I have that under economic terrorism over there because that is what it is. Digital currency is terrorism. It will build an invisible jail for everybody if we go to digital currency and they get rid of hard currency. That's a whole big discussion. People will rebut government digital currency. They'll say, oh well, but we have crypto, that's safe. Crypto is not safe. Sorry, not safe. I'm going to talk about government digital currency. I'm going to talk about cryptocurrency in relation to that. I'm going to talk about gold and silver hard asset, which is the safest. And I'm going to talk about regular old cash, you know. And another subtitle under economic terrorism is property tax, and income tax, and other taxes. So all of that sort of stuff is economic terrorism. It's designed to keep you under control and to keep you from prospering. Okay, so those are things that I will talk about in upcoming videos, intermission videos like this one. I will talk about survival for the people, you know, preparedness. What could happen in the future with the United States breaking up. I want to talk about security security of your property, security of basic security of some of your communications. Please realize that all of these things are geared towards helping the average person. Okay, the average person. I am not going to be making this stuff super complicated. It's going to be designed for any man or woman who lives a normal life generally. And I know that a lot of you guys that watch are, you know, your former military, and I know that you know more than what I'm going to cover here. I know more than what I'm going to cover, and I know that you know more than what I'm going to cover, but we got to get some basics down, that just some basics for the average person, you know, some basic protocols and things like that that they can fall back on in the event of situations arising, you know, situations arising in the near future. So, because these things are going to start happening and coming to pass, we gotta all be prepared to deal with these things, because whether you like it or not, denial of truth, this is a saying of mine, denial of truth does not make it false. So if anybody out there wants to deny anything that I'm saying, okay, go ahead, deny it. A lot of people don't want to have their version of reality disturbed. Okay, they want to try to live a normal life, a normal semblance of life. And I understand that, because everybody's sick and tired, especially in the United States, because the United States has been free for so long, or has had a semblance of freedom for so long, but yet it has been increasingly throttled over the last 100 years, especially the last 100 years. The United States has increasingly been throttled on the people have been throttled on their freedoms, and it's just like that old frog boiling in water. You know, the water keeps heating up and heating up, and finally the frog dies because it's boiling. Right? It doesn't realize until it's boiling, and in this case, it's boiling. You know, I mean, we're at that threshold of 212. Okay. Fahrenheit. We're at that threshold, and you know, we just gotta like push back against a lot of things. There are a lot of things that have been passed as far as bills and laws in the last 100 years in the name of security. Okay. This is the problem. I mean, we have a federal government that is running unchecked, and it has been running unchecked for the past 100 years. People don't pay attention to the government. They are on autopilot. They think that the federal government and the state government and the local governments are all going to run themselves, and they're going to run everything in your best interest. And that is not true. That is not true. They are all out to get you. They are not your friend. They are all out to do things nefariously that basically put you in an invisible prison. Okay? And it's the ones at the top. The ones at the top, they're the ones that are pushing all of these things and passing all of these things because they have an agenda. They see the regular, everyday person as cattle. Some of them see that there are too many people, and they're trying to get rid of a lot of people. This is what the whole pandemic thing was, I mean, they're just trying to get rid of people, you know. So, right? So, even around me, people dropping like flies. No joke. I don't even know how many people are gone. It's going to be, there's just going to be so many less people, and it's an agenda. It's completely an agenda, and Bill Gates is on record saying it with his own mouth. Before AI started, people started making AI stuff, showing certain people and having them say other things. And that's another thing. I made a video yesterday talking about AI, and lo and behold, when I went to upload all of those videos, there was a question in there as to whether the video had any kind of AI involvement, in the same way, exactly as I said, with people making videos with other people's image, but putting their own words in their mouth, changing their words up, using their voice, using their image, making false videos. I mean, there was a questionnaire on YouTube about that, and you check yes or no. Of course, I said, appropriately no, because I'm talking to you now. But that doesn't mean in the future that AI won't try to, frame me, right? So AI is a weapon. It's going to be a weapon. It's already a weapon. The commies are already talking about using it as a weapon in the upcoming selection. Okay. Man, I could just keep rattling on about stuff. I can. It's easy. It's easy to rattle on because there are so many things to talk about that are going on in the world. Yeah, but I'm not going to go much further on this one because I'm running out of time, and I'm going to do some knife videos next. And then we will come back to some of this other stuff. I want to just kind of integrate these other videos. I'm going to call them intermissions, for lack of a better word, I guess. We're going to start doing these intermission videos where I'm going to talk about certain things that are going on in the world, conspiracies that are happening before our eyes, Bible prophecy that is coming true before our eyes, weird things that are happening. People are seeing more and more unusual things and unusual creatures and that all that whole 9 yards. I mean, and I'm not talking about made up CGI crap on the internet. I'm talking about stuff, real people that hopefully you can trust their video. I hope that you trust my videos, because I'm telling you everything straight. Okay, I'm telling you everything straight. I did see a werewolf. No kidding. That is the... Anyway, we can come back to that stuff in another video. So, I'm going to let you go with this one. We'll come back with a knife video. I'll see you there.